Hey, what up, everybody? Welcome to Beautiful Phoenix. I'm Candace. Welcome to the channel. Um, Today is going to be a little different. I'm trying to just incorporate a different type of incorporate different things within this channel because I don't want everything to be just about tarot, because that's just not who I am as an individual, as a person. I'm on a spiritual healing journey. I'm on a journey of many things, and I truly believe this is why God wanted me to start this channel. It's because the things that I've been through, the wisdom that I accumulated through the years, will be helpful for someone, a collective of people. How many, I don't know. God just, gave me the idea to talk about my experiences, the things I went through, my healing journey, and the spiritual journey, and how it's changed my life in many ways, and also how tarot changed my life, and how I want to use it not only for people to, find love, but also heal. And that's what this channel is all about for me. Because everything will not be about love. But I really feel most of it will when I, do tarot. Because my spiritual awakening was brought on by a relationship. So it's only right for me to give some type of advice when it comes to 222 on the timer, when it comes to relationships and love. And not just love with somebody else, but love within yourself as well. But today, like I said, I'm going to be speaking on a few things outside of tarot. I will pull a couple of cards, but that's not what the totality of this video will be about. I want to first off talk about angel numbers. And lately, for the last few months, I've talked about it in other videos, but I done seen two numbers the most, very prevalent, and that's 20 and 12. And for what reason, I felt the need to incorporate, well, clearly it was spirit, telling me to incorporate those particular angel numbers, if not all of them, into the major arcanas when it comes to tarot. And 20 is judgment, and 12 is the hangman. I am a Pisces sun and rising, so I get the hangman. But it wasn't just that. It was more so, it's time to let go of an old way of being. It's time to transform and look at the things you've been through and have a different perspective on it. And I had to do a lot of introspection and into my journey, what I've learned, what I didn't learn, what I'm repeating and need to dead. Because some things, most things that I keep repeating is things that I don't want to keep repeating. And the start of this journey was, like I said, a relationship. I was in a relationship, and it was much like all other relationships I've been in. He wasn't the different than anybody else. And 4, 5, 6 on the timer. And I had to understand that it was a pattern of mine that I kept repeating, just cycles, just repeating, different person, same scenario, and I had to look at myself. I had to really become self-aware of the things that I was doing, and not to take away from what these people was doing, because honestly, they was doing some fuck shit. And but I also had to look at myself, because I'm repeating the cycle, and I was dealing with the same thing with a different person. So I had to look at myself and see what I was doing and what I needed to change. But yeah, that was when the relationship was the reason of the awakening, because it was that time. Some people choose to change, some people is forced to change, and I was one of those people that was forced to do the changing. And my spirit guides, the Most High, and my higher self clearly was tired of the same 620 on the timer, was tired of the cycles, because I clearly didn't know my worth. I did not know what I deserve. I settled in a lot of situations, 90% of them, that I shouldn't even settle for. But you settle for things that is, you settle for things because you don't really, I don't want to say love yourself, but you're not loving yourself properly. Because if you did, you wouldn't settle for mediocre. You wouldn't settle for a person to breadcrumb. You wouldn't settle for a person to cheat on you. You wouldn't settle for someone to abuse you. So, and these are all things I've been through. And these were reoccurring situations in different ways and different people. Everybody ain't the same, but people was doing, the same thing in a different kind of way. So I had to look like, okay, Candace, you need to start changing. And I had to understand, like, there was still some healing that needed to be done, because even though at this time I had just started my journey, I was still dating and not no serious relationship, but I was still dating and entertaining, and it was the same people doing the same thing in a different way. So they're clearly 820 on the time. I'm gonna keep doing that, y'all. But clearly it was something that still needed to be changed within myself. And I had to understand, this is why people, when they going through a healing journey, they really, really cut everything off. And people don't date. They don't talk on the phone, like entertain in no way the opposite sex or whoever you choose to date. You choose to really isolate yourself from the dating scene and start truly working on yourself. And I had got this download about reset, and it's, a lot of people, whether you're on a healing journey or not, a lot of people don't understand that everybody at some point in time have to reset, not reset. And it's like, okay, don't be down on yourself, don't beat yourself up because you fell off the horse or you fell off the wagon or whatever. Just get up. And I getting Aaliyah, dust yourself off and try again. So there's nothing wrong with dusting yourself off and trying again, and reset yourself, your intentions, and start all over again. You don't have to start all the way from the beginning, but start where you fell off. And that's where I'm at. I just choose not to entertain nobody, because there's a lot of things within myself that is still attracting toxic behavior. And I gotta look at myself, because God cannot bring in the new when you have things in that space. When you have things filling spaces that God is trying to put new things in. You cannot put new wine in old wineskin. You just can't do it. And that's where I'm at. It's like, okay, so you have to let go of an old way of being in order for God to bring new things in. And sometimes you have to just reset, try again where you left off, and start anew. And that's where I'm at. And I felt the need to, I don't know if anybody else is going through that part where, okay, I did this, I maybe you practicing celibacy and you fell off the wagon, hey, it's okay. Maybe you broke a sobriety, whatever, maybe smoking, drinking, whatever. It's okay. Whatever it is, it's okay to reset, dust yourself off, and try again. And that's where I'm at. 12:12 on the timer. Told y'all. I don't know. So it's time to just let go and look at things in a different perspective, and not beat yourself up about certain decisions that you've made. When you become very self-aware of yourself, and you hold yourself accountable for your choices, you know that you need to change. And when you hold yourself accountable, you do the changing. And that's where I'm at. So I want to pull some cards, and I'm going to pull one card, I think. Yeah. And I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck. So ask my spirit guides, the Most High God, to give me clear messages for the collective that needed to hear this message, or relay this message on to somebody else. Each one teach one. That just popped in my head. So yeah. All right, so we have card 9 and card 14 at the bottom of the deck. And this is the Alice in Wonderland Oracle. And the divination, it says discovery, inquiry. I can't say that word, but you know what I'm saying. Weirdness and curiosity. The divination for this card: new and unfamiliar places and surroundings. A general lack of familiarity. Can't talk, y'all. Familiarity. A fascinating turn of events, growth amidst strange customs and people, changing as a person, new interests and talents are being discovered. So, yeah. So, like I said, some of you guys are doing some self-discovery, changing as a person, and some of you guys may have new interests. So that's I mean, hey, that's good. Now we have card 14 at the bottom of the deck, which is clock time. So some of you guys feel like you're under some type of pressure with time. Maybe you think you're too old to change, or you have you're under pressure to change for whatever reason. So the definition for this card, well, it says time, pressure, and in a rush. So I will say, if you rushing when it comes to just day-to-day things, take your time. Don't rush. I notice, like, when you have a lot going on and you're doing too much and you're rushing, you end up forgetting things, and we don't want to rush when driving. So hopefully nobody's driving and rushing, but give yourself some time. If you need to do things in an earlier start doing things early, then do that, because that give you enough time so you don't have to rush. But somebody could feel under pressure to change. I don't know. Okay, so the definition for this card is a time of stress and added workload. Increased responsibilities, feeling it is too late to pursue your dreams, feeling pushed to complete too many tasks, an inability to say no, insufficient support. The urge to rush. This could be a time of dynamic opportunity, but you must take charge of your own workload and do what must be done. It is time for one last push. So, don't feel like you're pressured to change. Everything has a gradual pace. Don't rush yourself. Take your time. Some of you guys could have a heavy workload. You have a lot going on. You have a lot on your plate, and you feel rushed to finish projects or whatever project. Don't have to be. It could be just household projects. It can be just mundane as that. But it can be just, you could be a person that just have a lot to do. You help this person, that person. Then you have things you have to do for yourself. You just have a whole heavy workload, and Spirit just wants you to know, don't be in a rush. Give yourself some time and space, because you don't want to burn yourself out. And having an inability to say no. So some of you guys don't know how to say no. It's okay to say no. It is okay to say no. Some of you probably need to add no to your vocabulary. No. No, just no for no reason. Just start saying no. Just by yourself. Get yourself ready to get in that routine of saying no. Just no. And you can be polite, respectful. No. Or somebody keep, asking you over you. You can give it a hell no. It's whatever you want to do. So don't be in the urge to rush. You may have the urge to rush. Spirit says, relax. You're going to stress yourself out, and you're going to burn yourself out. Some of you guys, So you got to take charge of your own workload. You are the conductor of your life. This train called life. You are the conductor. You have the say so. Don't overwork yourself. And if you have a certain project that needs to be done and you don't know that you'll be able to do it, you have to do something for somebody, well, let's say for yourself, and you don't know if you'll be able to get it done, put that wherever you need. It could be just anything, but you almost there. You almost at the finish line. So push through. Push through. Maybe, but I will say I really get that. You don't overwork yourself. Don't do that. Don't overwhelm yourself, because you're just going to stress yourself out and burn yourself out, and you don't want to crash out. You don't want to get into that moment to where you snap on somebody, because that tends to happen when you just over it. Take your time. Take your time. All right, so one more card, and I'm going to end it there. So whatever you are on your journey, because my intention is for this message to go to people that is on a certain path, on a or somebody that is going through some type of healing journey, spiritual journey, whatever have you, and this is just a message that you need to pass on. But my intention is to have this go out to people that are on some type of journey. And no matter where you are at on your journey, life. No matter what path you on, life still happens. And sometimes you fall short. Sometimes you fall off the wagon. And when you are aware, self-aware, you become very accountable of you, and you hold yourself accountable and dust yourself off and try again. So exhale that bullshit. Today, practice the ancient meditation technique of inhaling the good shit and exhaling the bullshit. Think of good shit like puppies and pandas and pineapples. Or think of things that don't start with the letter P. Breathe that in, it sparkles. Exhale bullshit stuff like anxiety, self-doubt, and resentment. Let it leave your body like dust being cleared out. It works. At the very least, you'll have an idea about what stuff you like and what stuff to dump on your therapist. So, really makes sense, Don't hold on to that you can't control. Exhale the bullshit and inhale good shit. And it said something about anxiety, self-doubt, and resentment. So, like I said, if you fell off the wagon and whatever that is, don't don't beat yourself up about it. We all fall at some point in this journey. We don't get it 100% right. Everybody's path and journey is different anyway. But don't beat yourself up about it. Just, hold yourself accountable and dust it off and try it again. And, yeah. Inhale and motherfucking exhale the bullshit. 24 on the timer. So I'm going to end it there. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I'm greatly appreciative to the people that have subscribed to the channel. I'm very grateful. That's just me. But I'm very appreciative and grateful. And I send out much love and all that good shit tenfolds to you as you go through this journey. But yeah, until next time, y'all.